Hello and welcome back. Now then, I have had a thought since yesterday, and I think we now are, because of the Fiat Agri, I was just thinking about this. I hired the 9 metre, and I thought, just looking at one of the contracts, the ploughing contract, reduced the reward for 5,070, and I thought, I know the 9 metre can be pulled by. I mean, on my no man's land, I have a 160 horsepower Deutz running that thing. Now, I know it doesn't prove that one tractor from another can, but I'm sure that 180 horsepower can pull the same plough. So I thought, why not buy it? We've got 5 grand that we'd have to pay them to use theirs. Why not put the 5 grand down on a plough, which we can use ourselves later, and buy the 9 metre? It's only going to cost us 12, 19, take away 5, 14 grand. So yeah, and we'll just plod along with that. So on that score, I'm going to accept that, but just accept. Oh, did that just go? It did as well. Oh. Oh, don't you love it when a plan comes together? Oh, we could do that. Oh, Gordon Bennett, what a loss though. That's 3. Oh, that's really not. Oh, never mind. No worries. Let's just roll with it. So we need to get the sewing contract going first. You've got to roll with it. It is the way. It's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. I do believe we actually got this right. All right. So let's have a look. Which sewing have I? Field 9. That's right. What are we sewing in 9? Oats, so let's change that to oats. Oh, clever clogs. Oh, yeah, really clever. Right, so it's a sugar beet. So this. Oh, now I have gone and now I've got a bit of a quandary on. Gonna have to lease. Yeah, I don't like letting people down, whether it's game or real life. So we're gonna have to lease that. That's a pain, that is. But never mind. It is what it is. Things don't always work the way that you. So we want sugar beets. Okay then, sugar beet it is. Field 17 is. Oh, that's right up near 18. Obviously, it's over where we were yesterday. I'm hoping the contracts work today. That is a monster field. Okay, now then, I'm not sure we're going to need a top, but luckily we have our. Yeah, I think we're going to set the work going on this one, because now I'm going to need to. Yeah, this is truthfully. Yeah, so we'll go to just outside the field entrance, and then we're going to grab our Fiat. Oh, gutted. Yeah. I did wonder, I did actually, as I was looking at, obviously you can't ever faff around on things like this. Ooh, not much damage on that. Oh, I forgot the Fiat Agri is so loud. It's very slightly quieter inside. Right, okay then, so we need to be hiring oats. Okay, so let's have a look then. What can we get for 180 horsepower? It's going to limit us somewhat. Certainly is. So, cedars. There's no fancy tricks. There's the 9 metre. That's not 2, 6. That one. The solitaire, the 12 metre, that would do nicely. I know it's going to cost us an arm and a leg. Before we do that, how much do we get for this contract? Because there's nobody who's going to literally. Huh? Oh, it's a. Yeah, we can. Yeah, I'd sooner not break my word. As long as we can make some profit or even break even, then it's just tough. Right, so let's grab that one. grab the... Is there anything else? No, it's the horsepower. That's one of the few with that kind of horsepower range. So X lease. Yes, we do. Oh, gutted. Right. Well, at least we haven't got far too... Wow, this is noisy. Oats. There we go. My bad. I did say there'd be some curveballs. I did. Has he actually got to the other end yet? Have I missed the message? I'm terrified for missing the messages. Oh no, actually, grab him now though. In fact, let's be clever. Oh, we need to, yeah. Won't allow you to have two vehicles on the roads because they're single track roads. So if you set another worker going and someone's already on the road, it will fail. Something like, well, unless the updates address that. Oh my life, how on earth? Oh, I had this problem the other day. Yeah. This is impossible. My gut is telling me that will not go through there, and I agree with my gut. That is definitely... it looks like that has been addressed. That was solid. It looks like, yeah, it's been addressed because that's just impossible to get big things through there. Right, so, yeah, this is the very field. Let's get Courseplay cracking on this. Create job. Courseplay fieldwork. Generator. I think only... No, not one headland. We'll go 3 because this is a monster field. And I'm going to snarl up on things like trees at the edge. Yeah, smashing. Start at first waypoint, and it has got that circled. Let's just make sure it starts because this is a terror for not starting properly, as in going around in circles. So I'm just going to make sure it starts. I think we'll be alright because it's got to do it. It always seems to want to do a turn, a twiddle as I call it. Let's just see. Smashing. That is the after my stupid mistake with that. Yeah, that's the true profit. Oh my life, this is just so noisy. Yeah, our real chance of making any true profit. This contract is more about breaking even and saving face after my silly mistake. It is what it is. Just have a look as well. I'm sure there's some fertilizer contracts. Yeah, I was going to do those. No, but there are spraying. Yeah, I might tackle the spraying contracts. Of course, play this one as well. So we've got 2 workers plugging away at the sowing contracts whilst I go and do the spraying contracts. I think that's what we'll do. I can't believe I made such a stupid mistake. field this is. I think the same as the other, if I'm honest. 3. Definitely, I would say, going to have to... I don't know, I think if any of them, I would say it's the sugar beet that we're going to have to top that up a few times. Because that does seriously cane. Right, C. We'll do the same on this one, just to make sure... Let's make sure... No, it wouldn't let me do the wrong, would it? So just check there, just for my peace of mind, because I know what I'm like. Yeah, it would be screaming at me now if I was wrong, but 9 oats. And at least we're getting the progress bar go up. That is good, because last night we had 2 contracts go wrong. It was absolutely terrible. Right, so let's grab that one, and we will borrow. Well, should we borrow from that for 1,400? Still a massive... I love that one, it's amazing. Yeah, we will. We'll borrow items, and we'll do that one first, and then we shall take the other contract with that. We won't hand it back, which should be a little bit naughty. You have got to. I did say that. I'm not adverse to bending the rules somewhat and not bringing this back, because there's no way I'm going to rob the farmer. I've got too much reputation at stake in this area. But yes, cheeky, I don't mind that. The farmers will soon get to know I'm a little bit cheeky, but I will never rob them. This side. 23, I think. Let's just check. I know where that is, if I'm right. 23? Yeah, right, that's... Yeah, actually, oh, that's what we did that. We sowed that. Ah, fantastic. Ooh, I love this tractor. It's very nice. Well, I like most, but I do particularly like this one. It's nice to be driving at 32 miles an hour as well. Right, okay then. Let's get this going. I will, as soon as I get on the field, I will time-lapse this. Because, yeah, I'm going to just... Oh, I've already sort of said what I'm going to do. I'm going to literally grab the other spraying contract and literally time-lapse going from one to the other. I'll top up, and then we shall see what other contracts are here at that time. So, beginning of a new year. Our first start of a full year on Calmsden. Yeah, I'm excited where this is going, to be honest. I didn't expect us to be having quite such a... I mean, we've got two tractors. I mean, yeah, not the most powerful, but you wouldn't expect that. We've got mowers, we've got a trailer, a couple of little bits, yeah, fertiliser spreader, stroke limer. So, yes, I'm really excited. This next bit, I absolutely love this bit, going through the village. The sound of birdsong is absolutely stunning. If you want to forget your problems, just gently saunter through the village. About now-ish. Good job we're not driving through with a Fiat Agri. Oh, is that not beautiful? Glorious. Right. Yep. Smash it. You can still hear the birds, but that one spot is just absolutely breathtakingly beautiful. Right, 23. I believe this is the field that you used to be able to get for free, which is a trick that I missed. But I think the update addressed this issue, so we can't... Not that I... To be honest, this Let's Play is about us versus the environment, and that really wouldn't work if I'd got a field for free. Oh my life, at least we can see the weeds. That is one definite... Yep, no mistake in that. Right, okie dokie then. Right, I am going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Right, okay then. A couple of ideas, because that's we're going to run out of seeds a few times with the sugar beets harvest, definitely. So I've got an idea, an absolute amazing mod. It is. I'm going to try the front lifter as well. I'm going to lease this first because I'm not sure that this won't fit on the John Deere, in which case that would really be a massive. Let's try. If it is, I don't mind wasting £100. Whoa. If it's going to gain us permanent front 3-point link, and I don't think it is. No, not if I'm right. Let's return that then. It was worth a shot. If I'd got the weights, it probably would, but not always. So let's return that. Okay, return, yes. Definitely. Right, okay then. In that case, we need to buy. I think it still is in miscellaneous, or is it in animals? Do you know, I think it is in animals. The all-purpose tool, absolutely amazing. Let's grab that. I'll stick the colour because it costs us a fortune if we don't. And we want. Now then, are we going to need? I think we're going to need a bucket as well, aren't we? Because this is going to be something that we fillable pallets. We'll get 4 of them. First of all, let's grab that. Lower. Hang on, there's always lower. Smashing. So if we now drop that, hide that, we are going to need a telehandler. No, front loader tools. I think you were searching for. We are going to eventually have bales. So why not go for the modded sapphire? Is that the one that I need? Is that the one? Yes, it is. It's a sapphire. It does fit in the. There's the other one that this will only grab 1 bale at a time. Which, well, shall we just go for? Yeah, that one there is better because you can spear 2 for multiples if you're going to manually do it. That one again is, yeah. Let's go for the one we know actually works, which is the sapphire. Yes, I know it is a bale spike, not a pallet spike, but it does the job. And will also do us for baling as well. Right, let's go grab that weight on our back, so we're going to need it. Wow, that's that's right, I did. I needed a bucket. That is very true. Okay. Well, we're going to need one eventually. We have now got the Brestle and Lardy, haven't we? I think I loaded that pack the other day. It's getting to be quite some reasonable mods that are not. Yeah, I think go for standard to begin with. We'll increase it later when we need it to be bigger. So for 1,900, that's actually perfect for what you want. Right. Where are you? Ah, I see it by the trailer. These are all things that will serve us well throughout the Let's Play. Just enough in this to fill the pallet up. Well, a little bit extra, but not a lot. Should be able to cope with the weight. Right, seeds. Sorry, I've gone silent. I realise I'm in a very poor host. Yes, this requires quite a bit of my concentration. Almost perfect, isn't it? Just 80 litres extra. I think I could get probably 6 on, but I've done this on my other Calmsden. I also have the all-purpose tool, which we used a couple of times, but I bought the I can't afford the things that obviously we've got to do things on a tighter budget, so this is more for us to use our brain and do things a cleverer way, but not necessarily an expensive way, which is why I'm going for this approach. Very, very reasonable. The all-purpose tool is exactly what it says on the tin. All-purpose. Oh yeah, I was slightly to the right. That's one. We will leave the bucket here for a bit. We've no other need for it other than doing this at contracts at present, but I'm sure in time it will definitely come into its own. I do love that self-made way. That's absolutely amazing. Even if it doesn't look the nicest, it's not. It's practicalities and reasonableness at present. When we've got an awful lot of money, then I don't mind us spending things when we can afford them. Just not just yet. Right, so let's put that here. Yes, I do see it. Right. Let's grab this off here. Oh wow, the reversing speed on this is painful. Surely that's slower than it should be. Sure. Ooh. Yeah, that's not the best. It's only on one spike. I would imagine the sugar beet's not going to be far out running out again, if I'm honest. It's been a while. Ah. Come on, let go. Brilliant. See if we can get this a bit better. Hitting the skirt on the all purpose, it's pushing me up. It's typical. I think I could get 6 looking at that. I'm not going to get 6, I might add. It's 8 tons of seeds. I think that should be enough. This is going to be a little bit... yeah, this is not going to be a good one. It's going to be a weird angle. If I missed that, surely he's run out by now. Surely. No? Okay. Wow. think we're going to need to... Not sure which one to go for first. Let's say wait. Skitter, as I'd expect. Ooh, we need some fuel. That's one thing I forgot. To put a mod down, I think we'll stick it. It's the only thing it's such a broad thing, the all-purpose tool. Yeah, it's a good job this is a single track road. I think that one should actually, build 9 should be okay. Right, let's get cracking. Let's do a bit of in-cab. Ooh, that pipe's not a very nice place. Yes, well chuffed with that, 8 tons. It probably does for a couple of contracts, but it's not going to be wasted. Yeah. Nearly made it. Goes to show how much further oats goes than sugar beets. I suppose, actually though, yeah, while we're saying things like that, let's just have a quick look and see, while we're this close. Yeah. Oh, you idiots. Oh. Do you know, sometimes, I think he'll do that. It's 32% and that's less than a third of the field. Wally. Create job. Nearest. Field position. I like the fact it's not got an arrow on. I like it. Let's see if that's... target position then, not field position, because we did do it right last time. We don't want first. I said nearest target. Okay, target it is then. Smashing. That's confusing. On the beta it only had one. It's very confusing to have two and not to know which one's which. Right, let's leave him to it. He's too noisy. So noisy. Wow. I knew it's noisy in FS90, but wow. Right. Well, we're certainly racking up some bits of equipment, all very reasonably priced, all very versatile. Isn't it beautiful? This map is absolutely gorgeous. we are of course going to go down the main street again, just so I can hear the bird song. It is so relaxing. Birds flying. Oh wow, I've never noticed that before. Birds. Beautiful. Don't watch while you're driving, Mr. Smith. We don't want any accidents. Old English in the wall post boxes. Don't see many of those. We've got one of those in our village. Yeah, it takes me back to my childhood, those. And the original red solid steel ones. Same as the phone boxes, the old red ones. You don't see many of those left. There's only a few villages left in Britain that's got the originals. Most have got the glass. Modern. Not to run out again. I've run out twice this on. In FS22, in all my years of FS19, I don't think I've ever ran out of fuel. FS22, I ran out of fuel on 2 different Let's Plays in one day. So yes, it's still smart somewhat. Hang on, where am I going? You know, concentrate. Field 17, not 16. Should know, I've just sprayed it. There's no way that's being planted in a sugar beet anytime soon. Oh, perfect. Now that is a nice bit of luck. I was thinking I would have to trail all the way. Imagine this should. If I could park right behind, be able to take from the pallets directly. That's my plan. Ooh, you can as well. Just popped its there it is, I got close enough. Watch. Yay. Smash it. Shift our tractor out of the way. Imagine, no, actually we'll do that afterwards. It's just a matter of course play. Let's create job. Nearest target position where we are. Going up. Challenge. Oh my life, work, are you making that look really tough job? Is he correcting himself? Right, let's see how we shouldn't be far off on that one. Yeah, I think he's on his last 1 or 2 maybe. Right, not that we're going to make much of that one, but at least we keep our word. Ploughing, I'm not so sure. Sowing, And oh wow, yeah, 99%. We'll let him finish though. Excellent. At least we'll make 16. Actually, bearing in mind how much we paid for the seeds, and we should get a reimbursement. Mind you, there's not much left, but we should get a little bit. So, wow. Now, is he? Yay, it's finished. Let me just see. Let's watch the... Two, I should say. Is he? Do you know? God, oh my life! You're making that beautiful tractor look an absolute. Whoa. Okay, okay. No. Let's just let the dog see the rabbit. Making a pig's ear of that. But I'm not going to totally call you. You've done a cracking job. You've done most of the field, so. It's amazing how workers are absolutely amazing in some ways and absolutely terrible in others. Right. No, do you know, it's not worth it, is it? We've nearly finished. This will be it, though, for tonight. Literally, we'll grab... Is he still... Yeah, the other work is still going. Just try and get this into a straight line. We'll have a quick look on... Yeah, he's got one last little section to do. We'll chatter. This will be sort of my way of saying goodbye on tonight's session, I think, because we're going to literally finish straight after this, I would say. Shall we have a bit of fun? And yeah, let's. It's all been work, and we shall see what we get after the dust has settled. Ooh. No, it's alright. I had a silly idea, one that I'm glad I never blurted out, but I shall share. I don't mind. Yeah, I was going to say, oh, I've leased the seeder. Let's return it. It's a little bit difficult to seed the field without it. I don't know. Talk about blurt it out. Yeah, anyway, we'll get these two taken and hopefully see what we have made when everything's in and the leasing's all gone and all that type of stuff. Also have a quick look to see if anything else has dropped and maybe go through till the morning. Or actually we could refresh contracts sometimes. March and April are really the only months that you normally get an awful lot. Oh, and also, you may notice that I said I was going to keep the sprayer, and then I dropped it and went for the Rubicon. I thought, you plonker, you're doing half the speed with that. It might be nearly as big, but it's, so I thought, you know, I'd sooner have the speed of the Rubicon to finish that than to take twice as long. So hence the fact why I've been obviously able to assist the other workers. Otherwise we'd still be plodding away on field 16. So yes, next time there's a choice between a Rubicon and a standard pulled trailed, then I shall think, or a Bruin, one of those just as much. Amazing. 16 miles an hour across the field compared to... brilliant. Now he has finished. Okay, brilliant. Let's return that now. We shall ring the shop to co-grab it. Ooh. Yes, I know I've lost a tiny bit of seed. I just thought it would be weird to eject it on the field. Right. Let's grab our tractor though and literally tell him to... If he will. I'm not sure he'll be able to do it off a field. I could take him off the edge of the field though, couldn't I? Like there. Can he go? Oh, hang on. Don't tell me, have I done the wrong tractor? I have, haven't I? What did I... Or whatever I did. Oh. I did, I told this one to do it. Wally. A nasty habit doing that, sending the wrong one to do the wrong job. Right. We'll just quickly finish this. I think what we'll do though is we'll do this bottom ends, because otherwise, like, no way, I've got to come back this more than one run. Narrows a bit at the top, but we've still got to come back. Still two, or just about two. Yeah, missing a bit there. Certainly got through some seeds on this. Brilliant, that's the tractors off the field now. Just forgetting what a long, this is a massive field, hence the good contract price for it. Also, sugar beet requires a lot of planting, so I would say seed, but yeah, people might shout at me and say it's a planter, but it's still, yeah, plants or seeds. It's one thing with not being a true farmer, I don't really grasp the difference between seeds, which I obviously do know what seeds are, but the plants, literally do they put little sugar beet plants in to the seed, or are they like tiny, or what? I don't get the difference. I mean, seeds are in different sizes with all varieties of things, from tiny mustard seeds right up to massive potatoes, because technically it's a seed. So yeah, I don't quite get it. I would love it if anyone would leave a comment on the reality of this, on what really does get. I do some research. It's not fair to expect watchers to answer that, but sometimes I know a lot of farmers actually watch farming simulators. Farming simulator. Right. We should actually about do this. Widen out places. Don't know, it's not far off. Back on my old habits. Away, we're finished. We're still gonna do it properly though. It's not much further. See, with being a little cheeky, you sometimes have got to give them a little bit extra to make up for the fact that they know you're cheeky. If you do a good job, you'll get away with a little bit of cheek. That's the way I look at it. They don't moan then about me going over the edge of the fields and stuff like that. They turn the blind eye. So I do contracts for them, so yeah, swings and roundabouts. Not long now, nearly there. I was going to say the end's inside, but it keeps stretching open. I think I'm getting there, and then I can see further along and realise I'm not quite there yet. It's narrowing. Definitely close now. Fantastic. Job is a good one. Right, excellent. Let's grab these contracts. And our sewing, collect and reimburse. Leasing 6, reimbursement 2. Not bad. Brilliant. Excellent. Right. 194,496. Reading weep. Smashing. Let's go and grab our tractor. And let's have a look. Have we got any? That is a massive. It is a good tractor as well. 205 horsepower, but it's only 15 horsepower more than our. Yeah, it is good, but yeah, I'm not knocking it, but no. Right, let's have a look. Let's refresh the contrast just in case we get some good fertilising contracts. Right, these are for tomorrow, or next session, should I say. We don't want to borrow items, we just want to accept and accept. Brilliant, excellent. Should we any of the big ones? It's only the oh, now that's not a bad one. I'd set our work again on that one, the cultivating and ploughing ones, because they do take a while. We could actually take that one. I think we'll borrow items on that one and lose. Oh my life! It's going to be 18 grand, 16. Yeah, 16,000 half the time you got wages. Borrow items. Right, so next session. I was going to go till morning. But as I said last time, you got to make hay while the sun shines. We can't just rush through the year. We're doing very well. I'm also seriously thinking, I know I said field 8, but if we got enough, what I'd love to buy is one would be 12. No, it wouldn't. It's 10 that I like the look of. That one there. It's expensive, I know, but it's flat. It's the one that we keep running through from there to there. So yes, I know we still need other contract. We need baler and that type of stuff. We shall see if we get a lucky roll of equipment. Otherwise, what I'm tempted to do is, I tell you what my all-time favourite is, and it used to be the Class Roland, but it's not anymore. I have fallen in love with the fast bale, but it is exceptionally expensive. Yeah, I want a baler wrapper, so I would go for the Roland. It was used to be my favourite. Or yeah, that's the only difference is obviously that only does 125s. That does up to 180s, but I'm not terribly worried about that. Otherwise, I would love to go for. Oh, that's a point. Those new ones, they also windrow as well, so that would be. Yeah. Oh, actually, no. I tell you what, I would like to do. Yeah, I'd love to get the fast baler. So we'd a long way off being able to do that if we were buying it new. What I would love though is to try the new windrower. I don't know if it's under windrowers. Yes, it is the twist. I'd love to try that. That on the front whilst we bale on the back. But that's horsepower though, isn't it? 80, and if I remember rightly, the baler is 160. Horsepower, that's 200. Yeah, 240 horses under the bonnet. The only way we're going to do that is. So look at that is. Yeah, I suppose even more. Wow. No. It's 130. Now, how much does that, my old faithful, do? How much do you take? 145. So if anything, that one is the Pottinger's the least horsepower for wrapper. So 130 plus 130 210. We'd probably get away with that. It would probably lose a mile an hour or two, but I think we'd probably get away with that. That would be phenomenal if we could do that. We could windrow and bale in one pass. That would be phenomenal. I'd love to try that. So that would be 15. Yeah, we're going to need to do quite a bit of contracting to afford something like that. We might get things on the... I mean, the chances are like slim to none, but yeah, you never know. You can't say never. You can sometimes be fortunate. But anyway, enough waffling from me tonight. I think we're still doing very well. I mean, we've got an awful lot of contracts, but there's no point in us buying a field until we've got the equipment to use that. To be honest, we've got our mowers, and that's the point. Trying to think that not necessarily. Sometimes, yeah, there's a point. If we did the windrow, we need another one with a front 3-point link there, don't we? Yeah, we do. This is a problem for another time. Anyway, yes, so we should leave it there. I am absolutely bowled over with where we're going now. 2 o'clock is when the rain's going to hit, so yeah, we've got plenty of time. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you're going to continue on this journey with me. I am really excited, actually, if I'm honest. I mean, we can't just forget that we've got 194,000, but we have bought quite a bit of equipment that's going to be very useful for seeding contracts, fertilising contracts, all that type of stuff. Weights, adapters. We bought the buckets and the bale spike. So yeah, it's not something that we can ignore. That's the other thing. I'm aiming for semi-realism from this point onwards, so that would mean I would go for the faithful Anderson, definitely, which is another 50 grand as well. So yeah, we are going to probably need to be up, I would say, at the 300 and odd thousand. Let's have a look. Let's do a bit of totting up, because this is always useful, I find, for knowing exactly what you've got to do. Do you know, though, looking at field 8 and field 10, just how nice field 10 is, isn't it, really? Yeah, I know it says a lot more. An awful lot more. Yeah, I suppose it is. I do like the idea of the bales roll. I don't think there's that much. How much does it say? 5.7? Oh, my life, it's nearly double. Yeah, and it's also nice and flat and a nice sort of shape. So yeah, I just like the idea of 8 though, because it's sort of in the centre of the map, but then tends through the gateway. So I suppose what we could do is, I think we should start not go too silly. The trouble is, if we're going to do it, I'd like to do it well. So no, let's stick to our guns. Let's not always go for the simplest. So it's 230 grand. We've got the mowers. We don't need mowers. 230 plus bale load at 280 for the Anderson. Windrower 280. 295. That's very reasonable. 95. And if we're going for the baler, the Roland, no, actually with the Pottinger, 295. 209. Oh, it was not that one. It's the other one. 295. 360, 370, 380. Wow, sort of way more than I thought. Is that everything? It is. Wow, 380 grand. Trouble is, I'd love if I was going to go that. We're only 30 grand off the fast baler. Yeah, 410,000. So we're halfway there nearly to actually achieving our goal. We've nearly got the field, you could say, I suppose. Right, anyway, that's something to aim for. Few sessions, I should say, of hard labour and quite a bit of luck on the, hopefully no mistakes like I made tonight with the seeding contract, you know, as in like not grabbing a seeder. That was silly, that cost us dearly. But yeah, anyway, I am going now, honest, I promise. So without any further ado, thank you very much for watching, and goodbye for now.